We need an espresso maker. Whoa. Morning people. I've set the camera up so you can see what I'm doing on my desk. This is my film camera, Pentax K1000. Yeah. My friend Noah bought it me for Christmas. The best gift I've ever been given. Anyway, I'm going to show you how to change a roll. If you're like into film photography, this might interest you. If not, well, it still might interest you. And then we'll go out and hopefully do some film photography. Alright, so you'll know when the roll is done because it'll say the number of photos you've taken already just up here, and then you can just check on the packet how many photos it'll be. I've had it before where I've like gone and tried to take another one even though I've known it's gone past the number of shots it can do, and it's jammed before and I've had issues. So if you get to the number that it says on the packet, you best just, you know, changing it then and there and not trying to push it any further. This is my experience anyway. Oh, and also I'm fairly new to this, so if anyone sees me doing anything wrong or that isn't the correct way, please just let me know in the comments, because I'm always learning. So yeah, so once you've taken your last shot, you want to come underneath and press this button here. What this does is, I haven't a clue, I just know that it's the first thing you do. So push the button, and then what you want to do is you want to go over here to the left side, your right. You want to flick this switch up, well, it's like a lever, like so, and then there's an arrow pointing to you which way to rotate it, and then you're just going to start spinning it. Now what this does is, it sends the roll backwards and winds it back up into its original roll. So all your photos, everything on it is getting wound back up into the original film strip. Well, it's actually all the same film strip. That was very wrongly worded, but I think you'll get the gist of it when it opens it up. Oh, so what you're waiting for is a sound. Did you hear that? And now it's gone a lot looser. I don't know if you heard that. The microphone on these Canons isn't the best. Okay, so once that happens, you just wanna pull this up like so, and then it'll come up a tiny bit, and then if you just push it out a little bit more, this pops open. Now when this pops open, if you've done it right, you'll see that your film is entirely rolled up back in the film roll. So when we were winding it, it was just rolling back. This was pulling it all the way back out of here, back into the roll. And as you can see, like when the film stretches over this part here, that's when the light jumps on it and it creates a photo. Now just take your roll out like so. And now, when you get film, it'll come in these little packets like this. Now, don't throw these away, because when you finish with them, you just pop your used roll back in, and then you've now got a little safe storage component to go take your film somewhere. I've literally not developed any in so long. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 8 rolls just lying about. Anyway, so I'll show you how to put one in. So this is a black and white one, black and white film, which is really cool. I'll I've never actually got any black and white film developed before, so I'll save that for recycling. I've never actually got any black and white film developed before, so that'll be interesting to see how it turns out. Okay, let me see. So a cool little trick here, if you just do that. Okay, so you get your film out, and as you can see when you get it out, there'll just be a strip ready to pull and feed into the film. Now open up your camera, and what you can do is you can get the film component and just place it underneath there, so you've got a nice, like it won't, so you can see without it, it'll fall with it. It's a nice little system. Okay. So what you want to do is, let me see if I can get a better angle. Oh, that's better. Alright, so you'll be able to know which way it'll go in, because it's like when you're putting a battery in. You know that this end here with the part sticking out goes in this bit, because this bit has the same counterpart or the opposite counterpart to it. So you'll just put it in like so. I mean, obviously it's a learning process on your end as well. Like, I remember when I was watching tutorials how to do this, and it took a few tries to get my own thing. You know, I'm still learning. Anyway, so once it's in, what you want to do is you want to pull it across like so. Pull the film across like so until it reaches the other end here. Now let me change the angle for you so you can see. So the film, the end of the film is going to get put in this slit here. I don't know if you can see. I'll make it so you can see that. So the end here, this part, is going to be put into this slit here. Now, when you're doing that, I'll show you. So you want to move it along, and the slit I just showed you, which there's only one slit, and if you can't see it, it's because you need to move around this cylinder here. You see, you can move it around so you can see the slit. Now it's just going in that slit there, and once you put it in there, and it's only it's only like resting in there, it's not all the way through. You want to get the lever, you know, that you pull and that you shoot, and you want to, I just did that wrong, which is probably a good thing because you'll be able to see where I'm doing it. Okay, oh, maybe if I do it this way. So you see how so I get my film, I rest it in there, you get the lever, and you pull, and as you see, that's absolutely fantastic. There's nothing like messing up live on camera. Like I say, if someone's watching me doing this and I'm doing it wrong, this is the way I've been doing it since I got the camera, so, I mean, do let me know. Yep, I'm definitely doing this wrong. You know what, I'm not even going to edit this out. I want you to see me doing it wrong. Except he's only gone and done it. Alright, so as you can see, it took a little bit of fiddling. And what you can do now is, once it's fed in there, and you'll be able to see that it kind of like, you'll know when you'll do it, because it kind of like matches up in there's like little corrugated sections that kind of slide into it nicely, which is really cool. Yeah, so once it's in there, just Should I do it once more, just to make sure it's in? No, it'll be fine. So you want to do that, close it up, and push this down once, or twice. I don't remember doing it that way. And then, what you want to do is, you want to get this number back up to the 0. And then, so about now, that's about ready to take a shot. But after you've finished taking a photo, put the lens cap back on, because your light meter runs on a battery, so you don't want to waste the battery if you're not using it.